right, so I really wanted to talk about this while the community is focused on the Red Hood situation. They're taking care of that. Today, we actually got something pretty cool that I wanted to show you because we actually had a lot of big updates in this update itself that we just missed. It just went over our heads in a way. Or you may have seen them and you're just like, wow, that's pretty cool. Again, trying to share all of them with you so you at least know what popped up in this update because some of these changes are great. For example, if you hop over to the outpost, right, this is something that we didn't see, or I didn't see in any of the patch notes, right? If you hop over to synchro device, right, upgrading your synchro device is one of the most annoying things in this game's life, literally, because when you're here, you're like, oh, I have 5,597. Damn it, I didn't hit the right button. I didn't, pop enough of the core dust and whatnot, and you can't do anything on this page. You can't do anything, correct? So you're stuck. You're like, oh, now I have to go back out, go all the way back over here, go back to my lobby and do it. Well, not anymore. They updated this and made a very cool feature. If I hit enhance, I don't have enough. I can now directly access my inventory through this. Oh my god, they made a foldable inventory, and let me tell you now, I was crying inside. I'm like, no way, now I can just pop what I need to and go about my day while having fun enhancing my box. I don't know, it's great, it's 10 out of 10. They had to have done this sooner, but they didn't, so they did it now. Again, a great change that many of you may not have seen, and there's so many of these changes throughout the game that have slowly been popping up. Another great one, hop over to the Red Ash event, right? In this event, as you all know, simply it is the case that yes, challenge mode gives a lot of good rewards. It does. It gives pretty decent, solid, good rewards. Now you actually have a new additional thing in here, right? They promised us in the dev notes, and they delivered right away. They revamped all the rewards in challenge mode. It also operates a little bit differently than usual. For example, this one over here isn't opening until 11:07. This one over here is opening till 11:10. So technically, you should be doing this day one anyways, right? You get the same rewards as last time, as back then, right? But additional 5 high-quality molds. So now every event will be like this, not just a one-time thing. You'll get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get 30 molds, unless my math sucks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 30. 30 molds and 1 regular recruit every single time we have a challenge event, right? That's pretty nice, actually. So after 2 events, you have a full character. After 4 more events, or 2 more events after that, another character, 2 more, and then you have another character on top of that character because of how many events have passed, right? So it's a very cool system. This is actually very nice. So realize that now that's another quick addition that popped up in this entire ANNI. And again, there's so many other little things that have been popping up also. First off, if you already have read the story, it's a great Easter eggs. Many Easter eggs littered around it, right? Which is really cool to see. But we're focusing on one thing, so let's take care of that topic for this video mainly. If you were to click over here, you can actually read through the notice. Another little thing is the game is a little laggy recently. If you go to the update over here on November 2nd, you want to get out of that because it's the wrong thing. Head over here to the update optimization. And they first off lower all the difficulty. Remember that you can now actually go through the story and be able to push heavily. Oh, like ripped all the people that were pushing heavily because they thought a liberation character was happening. So they made sure to push, leveled up their characters and whatnot. Sadly for them, they had a little bit of a nerf here, so they had a better chance to push now without having to waste all those resources. But now it's there up until 24. Everything has been nerfed, so you can push to 24 now. It's a lot easier, much easier. It's actually a big nerf, so players are actually having fun with that. Lost sectors 1 to 10 is now there. Tribe tower 1 to 50. Interception S and D also got lowered in terms of the stats there, right? Lower the combat power of raptors and tribe tower also. So realize that now tribe tower is going to be easier to push. So all these things also kicked into it. Another cool thing I want to show you in the very bottom here before I forget it. There was a nice addition, which was actually very important actually to me. And I was like, this is such a great thing. I don't want to read through all of this because there's a lot in here. So I would recommend if you want to read through it. They also, raised the outpost defense to level 40 now. Keep that in mind. They also, again, the thing that I mentioned, challenge stages got changed up where rewards are a little bit different. So make sure that is clear that is the case. Union raid is now updated also. The Union shooting range, rather. If you hop over here, there's a lot of stuff in here changed. You can now filter by each element and use the coordinating team to each element. So if you want to go against water, go against water. You want to go against fire, go against fire. You can also hit scope lock, which will lock all the characters to a set value. So it's easy testing, maxing them out and whatnot. That is so freaking powerful. And not only that, if you don't own Red Hood, I own Red Hood, but there's a rental version of Red Hood to test her out. It's going to lock again the character to this. That's how it's going to go. It's going to lock the character to this, and you can hop in here and test out the character. Such a great change, and this is going to be also very good for you in the future. Like, for example, if you don't like Marciana, but you wanted to see how good her damage was, let's say she was a DPS character, well, there you go. You're going to be able to test it out. Remember Summer Anise? Imagine having that ability to test her out, and you're not looking up YouTube videos or whatnot, and you can test her out yourself and see how she does in shooting range, and you come to the conclusion that maybe I should pull the character. which I hope you all pulled summer anise. Just saying that now. People keep commenting like, I wish I had summer anise. Remember, in the future, like summer anise was just built different. Limited characters. If people are saying they're broken, kind of look at them. Because summer anise just keeps getting better. Because with Red Hood and summer anise combo, summer anise scales so much for some reason, and it's like, oh my god, it's nuts. Moving forward, they also buffed a lot of stuff over here. Not buffed, but they fixed it. List of skills that create a shield. So there's also skill optimization that popped up. Keep this in mind. A lot of characters. I don't know if you know this already. There was a Jackal team with a 2B. That got nerfed officially because Jackal... So 2B was scaling off of Jackal's ult, and now that's no longer the case. I don't know the exact details, but that's about the exact details. So just keep that in mind if you were using the Jackal 2B team that no longer exists. So there is that, but there's a lot of changes in this entire update also on the aspect of this stuff. There was also some cool stuff on the outside. I'll show it to you again if I can find it. There's a bunch of fixes over here also on other stuff that was sort of brought up. They also fixed the menu. There's an emergency escape button now officially, just so you know, in the archive area, because you can get locked in archive and be stuck there forever. They officially added an emergency escape button, so you can just back out and get back to safety, all right, because you get locked in there, and then you're forced to basically close app and then load back in and try to fix that. So a very stupid thing, but they did that. Also, just so you know, PC Launcher officially has been updated. No more Dorothy. It is now Red Hood, and it's in a red theme. It looks actually very cool. I do like the new addition to that. So finally, after 6 months, we got that updated. They fixed a bunch of costumes, shadows, bunch stuff like that, SFX sounds for a lot of characters if there was any issues. Voice lines were also repaired and fixed. The voice button, if you click on the top left over here, in like the menu, right, and you're like checking the voice lines of each character, that's also been updated, so that's fixed too. A lot of stuff been updated and fixed, all right? So make sure that is at least known that has happened. Beyond that, is there anything else cool that I want to show you? The entire outpost got updated. And there's a lot of stuff in here. They also added that surprise event over here for like an entire story for that, which I would recommend to play through. I haven't played through on this account yet, but there is that. They updated everything over here in a nice little fashion. There's a bunch of things that I also wanted to mention. I'm going to forget it, bro. That's kind of what sucks. There's also the feature here where during this, there's an excessive accumulation area where it will save up. It will basically help you a little bit in pushing this, so don't worry about that. During this event, also, we have a 2x thing over here kicking up, so make sure every single day you're getting an additional one. This event, I think, lasts exactly for... I don't think, does the event end? Is it only during full burst day? I think that's what it is. So you only have this during full burst day, but full burst day is going to continuously come back the entire event duration, so make sure that is known. But yeah, very cool balloons over here. There's also a birthday cake you can get from this, just not to spoil anything, but make sure you get the birthday cake. Do not miss out on the birthday cake. That's going to absolutely suck, so don't do that. But again, beyond that, a lot of cool stuff that they cooked up here with this entire ANNI. I know we're all focused on the main aspect of it, but there are a lot of things to look forward to. There is this. Please, please, just listen to me one time. Don't listen to me anything else I say moving forward. Listen to this. Do not buy this. Do not do this. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. I get it. It's on discount. It's not worth it. Save for just premium banners. Do not summon on this, man. I'm telling you, it's a scam. Please don't do it. But if you want to, you're not gonna listen to me. You're more than welcome to do it. Just don't do it. If you want to do it, but just don't do it. All right, there you go. It's a very easy way to say it. It is not good. It is not good at all. But again, take advantage of everything. Have a bunch of fun with this. Some really great changes throughout everything. Nice little quality of life updates. There's a bunch of stuff to cover. Just read through optimization. They've added a lot into the game that makes everything a lot more easy to get through. They've nerfed a lot of stages also. A lot of interception below is actually much easier now. So realize that now a lot of tribe towers is much easier. Lost sectors a bit expanded. So realize that also. Simulation room is going to get an update soon too. So that's there. But yeah, very nice changes, very nice content updates, and very nice everything. So that's been it for me. Take care, everyone. Enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe.